Press conference from Alfie Hewett Gordon Reid. Who would like to ask the first question?
Gordon, congratulations. That was a hell of a first set, wasn't it? You really imposed yourselves on them. It was important, wasn't it?
Definitely, yeah, because they've got a dangerous game. They're both big servers and they like to get forward and put us under pressure and try and rush us. So it was important to come out firing and try and stay on top of the points early, and I felt like we did that really well in the first set.
Are you feeling tired at all after yesterday, or were you feeling good this morning straight off?
Yeah, I felt quite tired when I woke up this morning. Body was quite sore, so I kind of skipped the gym and saw the physio instead. But we both kind of regrouped last night and was out. Well, we left here around 9:30 last night, so we made sure that we recovered well. But I felt good out there in that first set. I think we both felt quite good out there. So yeah.
How does this win measure up against the previous two?
I think they're all special. Every year to come back and win it, it's tougher each year. People kind of expect you just to win it, and we know that's not the case. There's a lot of strong guys out there, and yesterday's match and even today's match, it kind of proved how strong the field is.
How different do you guys feel as a pair as compared to 2 or 3 years ago? I mean, obviously you've been here, done it a few more times, and you were 18 when you first won it, so obviously you're more mature now, more senior. How does it feel? How does it compare?
Yeah, it's a lot more mature now. I think we've been playing together about 4 years now, and we keep getting better every year as a partnership. And there's not too many teams that are actually sticking together, each tournament at the moment, apart from maybe us and the French guys. So I think that's something that's really helped us over the years, and we've got a strong bond on court, and I think we make ourselves very hard to beat. So hopefully we can continue to improve in the future.
Dynamics change between you two?
A little bit. I think I still sort of lead on court. Obviously Alfie's improved a lot in the last couple of years in his tennis, and I think emotionally as well he's managed to keep that under wraps a lot better than he
Maybe
used
not
to.
so much yesterday.
But yeah, I think like the way that we kind of work on court is kind of similar to even a couple of years ago.
Gordon, the Invictus Games will have wheelchair tennis for the first time, which is obviously a big plus. How important is this Wimbledon stage that you get, and have you seen the increase of interest because of it?
Yeah, it's really important, and we can't thank the club and the tournament enough for the opportunity that they give us to play in those stages. The Grand Slams are the best opportunity for us to showcase the sport and get more fans interested in what we're doing, and the fact that we get to play in big courts, and you saw how many people were out there and enjoying the match today. It means a lot to us, and I kind of touched on it on court. When we get that opportunity, and when we get the opportunity to play on TV and have that coverage, it's the opportunity to inspire younger people and other people with disabilities to get out and play tennis or play another sport and get healthy. So that's something that's really important, because we were both in that situation ourselves at one point.
Your opponents really upped the game in the second set, and they moved ahead at one point. Was there a moment between you guys that you thought that they would maybe kick on and get that, and you'd have to do it in a decider, or if not, what did you say to each other in order to rally for that second time and get yourselves over the line?
No, I think we stayed in the present moment quite well. Even the games that we were losing, we were in. It was deuce advantage, or we were up in them. So we felt quite confident out there that we could, we could keep it close and hold out the set. I think we just believed and backed ourselves in our shots and what we do on court. The first set really proved to us that when we're just flowing around the court and hitting the way we want to, it's nothing really that they can do, and we expected them to come out in the second set and do things differently, and they did a little bit. Our intensity maybe dropped, but at the crucial time in that second set, we stepped it back up.
Yeah, Gordon just touched on the crowd. Obviously, Team Hyde kind of follow you guys very religiously. Was there any difference today in the crowd support you had, perhaps compared to last year or the year before, or
Better this year?
Yeah, I think we kind of said before that last year was going to be hard to beat, but I think like even today it was even better. There were certain stages in that match where there was very few seats left inside the court, so that's awesome for us. They were as loud as ever today, and obviously getting behind us, most of them. So yeah, it's always good fun to play in front of that.
In terms of the sport on a wider level, is it still growing at the rate you'd want it to? Do you think more needs to be done, or are you happy with the progress?
No, I think it's a really exciting time for the sport at the moment, especially at the top of the game. I think the slams are doing a lot for wheelchair tennis as a whole, and it's getting better and better and improving every year, especially here. And I think there's a bit of change going on at the moment in the ITF with wheelchair tennis. They're kind of exploring how the future of the sport's going to look. So I think there may be some change coming up soon, but I think it's a really exciting time to be involved in the sport.
Are you both involved in that? In those discussions of what might change and what might happen?
Yeah, I think the guys at the ITF wheelchair department are in constant conversation with a lot of the players, and they're asking for our opinion and our feedback. So hopefully, we can help to shape what the future looks like.
Obviously, it's a pretty silly question, but third Wimbledon title now. You've got another big week next week in Nottingham. How much confidence is it going to give you taking going on to a hard court now?
Yeah, a lot of confidence. I think moments like yesterday, moments like today, really build us as a team. So we'll go into next week with with that confidence and just try and enjoy it. To be honest, there's a lot of pressure, a bit of a stressful situation in the last couple of days, but next week is a chance to get back on the court and just enjoy it.
Okay, great. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.